Good morning. I'm a little late this morning, so I'm going to be like super quick this morning, okay? We're going to talk about disciplining your mind, and we're going to talk about it like in about 5 minutes or less. We're going to be disciplined about disciplining your mind, okay? This is Lisa with Heart of Inspiration. Thank you so very much for joining me. Thank you so very much for watching. If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're a frequent flyer, welcome back. I really appreciate you being here. And if you're anywhere in between, hey, thanks for being here. Subscribe, like, share this video. Let's get right into it. Disciplining your mind. Discipline week day 2. So, disciplining your mind. I put up there on the graphic that we have to train ourselves to think of everything, good morning, Lee, everything in positive light. Train ourselves to see the positive in everything, not delve into the negative, not see things as, oh my gosh, it's gonna, the sky is falling, good morning. And all of that, right? We have to remain positive in our thoughts and our energies, Grand Rising. Remain positive in our thoughts and our energies throughout the when you have a disciplined mind, an undisciplined mind, let's talk about that first, because that's usually what we have. We have an undisciplined mind, so our conscious thought pattern, our conscious thought all during the day is allowed to go here, there, and everywhere. Good morning, Lady Rose. Here, there, and everywhere is, and usually what it is we have some interaction, and an undisciplined mind immediately goes to the negative, because that's what our conscious mind actually has been trained to do, because it is designed to protect us from us. Our conscious mind thinks, I got to protect this crazy person from doing something stupid that's going to hurt us, because good Lord knows he or she has done enough all throughout our lives to hurt us, make us look stupid, keep us poor, keep us hurt. I mean, for goodness sake, she or he couldn't even choose the right gosh darn parents. We'll save that for another day. At any rate, our conscious mind constantly is trying to protect us. So what do we have to do? We have to retrain our conscious mind pattern, and we also have to retrain our subconscious mind pattern, or actually tap into it, right? Because it is in the subconscious mind, that spirit speaks to. That thought before your thought, the thought before your thought, that's your spirit speaking, your subconscious mind. Whenever you have this thought, you're like, ooh, wow, that was a great idea. Not sure where that came from. That's awesome. That's your subconscious mind. And there's sometimes you think things, good morning, Fran, and you honestly, good morning, Lady Rose, if I didn't say good morning. You honestly are just like, I don't want to think this. That's your conscious mind. That's not your real self. Good morning, Raina. Not your real self. Not your real self. That is your conscious mind saying, I'm going to protect you from yourself. So we have to discipline ourselves to consistently go to the subconscious mind for our reality. We have to train our conscious mind to say, I'm not going to continue to look at everything in a negative fashion. I'm going to, y'all may remember this song. Y'all might remember Free Your Mind. Was that Destiny's Child? Free Your Mind. It was in the 90s. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Now that was all about this racial, equality concept. But that's very true. You free your mind through actually disciplining it. So what do I mean by this? How do we start? I'm going to give you a couple of ways to start disciplining your mind. First of all, remember what I said, that your conscious mind is meant to protect you. at all times. It has an aversion to risk taking. Yeah. It has an aversion to risk taking. It's always trying to be conservative and just take care of oneself. Yeah. So, what is a quick way to start to unlock that padlock, that chain? Start taking risks. Start doing, even if it's little things. Now, not risks that are going to cause you to get like a speeding ticket or something. Don't do something like that. Not illegal. Okay? But take a risk. So let's say some people don't like going to the movies by themselves. And for some people, that would be a big risk. That would be oh my gosh, what are people going to think about me? I'm sitting in this movie theater by myself. Oh my God, oh my God. Right? So what do? Why don't you just go buy a ticket and go sit down and see how that works? Take the risk. Because what you realize when you face your fear and take the risk, good morning, you face your fear and take the risk, you find out pretty quickly that, wait a minute, nobody is looking at me. Nobody really cares that I'm here by myself. Oh, and actually this was quite enjoyable because I didn't have to worry about getting up for anybody or anything. I could just do me and have some me time. Take the risk. Right? So you have to stop the negative, guys. Understand what I'm saying. Don't focus on the actual thing that I just said. Get the concept behind it. The concept is you take risks of things that make you feel crazy on the inside and you get fearful of. Because the more risks that you take, your conscious mind has created this script. And it said if you go to the movies, you're going to look like a weirdo. If you go eat dinner by yourself or lunch by yourself, you're going to look like a weirdo. People are going to have pity on you. Whatever. What does it matter if someone looks at me and says, oh, she must be alone? What do I care? I don't care. I don't care. The more you say you can't do something and the more you give yourself negative energy to say, this is why I can't do it, the longer you'll have an aversion over it. Train your mind, because if you do not discipline your mind, you cannot manifest your best life. You cannot be in control of the rest of your life if you do not discipline your mind. This is why it's so critically important. This is why the 7-day meditation challenge is out there. I'm not even asking for 14 days. I'm just saying 7, y'all. Get up with me for 7 days and let's do this. 7 days. Because it begins to train your mind. Why? Because we begin to learn to tap into the subconscious. So the other way, which is why we're doing the meditation, way number 2, we're going to have more than just 2 ways. Of course, there's more than just 2. But way number 2. So 1 is to challenge your mind. You got to constantly challenge it. And don't let it get bogged down in negative thinking. Way number 2 to tap in is through meditation. The less our conscious mind is up and running, and the more we allow the subconscious mind to say, oh, hey, wait a minute, I've got a great idea back here. Have you ever noticed that you can be trying to solve a problem, right? Be like, oh, I got to come up with a solution here, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And then you stop thinking about it. Or you say, it will help you if you choose for it to help you. Yes. We're going to begin to retrain your mind. You continue it after the 7 days, it will definitely help you not be a worrier. Now listen. Okay, so I'm doing something, right? I'm like, or you couldn't find something. Your mind always wants to help come up with a solution to a problem. So if there's a problem, like I can't find my car keys, I can't figure this out, I just can't come up with a concept or an answer to my question, and you never notice, you walk away from it and don't think about it anymore. You say, let me just put that out of my mind. You know what happens? And then you come back to it, all of a sudden it comes back to your remembrance, or you're like, oh, I put my keys over here. Or, oh, you know what? That's how I'm going to solve this issue. You know why that happens? Because you you asked yourself a question without asking yourself a question. And your mind loves to answer questions because that's what it's designed to do. Sleep on it too. Opens up your subconscious mind. Meditation allows you to consciously open up your subconscious mind. Ask yourself the question, what would my life be like if I wasn't anxious? What would it be? What would it be like if I had everything that I needed, more than enough? What would it be like if I had this dream job? What would it be like if I start asking, what would it be like? How would I feel? Or just start saying, what if? Or start saying, I have this. Where is it? I have abundance. Where is it? Ask your subconscious mind that. Where's my money? You know, where is this? Where is that? Where is this? Where is that? Oh, yay, Lee. As you ask yourself these questions, you know what's going to happen? Your subconscious mind is going to go out and get it. Your subconscious mind is going to change. It's going to reprogram your conscious mind to say, we are no longer operating in lack. We are no longer operating in fear. We are no longer operating in anger. We are no longer operating in hatred. We are no longer operating in everything that is in my life is crap. It reboots and restarts a program. And every once in a while, you're going to have to, especially at the beginning, say, because the thoughts are going to come because you programmed yourself to think this way about yourself for forever. It takes a minute for the program to get in, but when it gets in, you have to be disciplined with your thought life. Your thoughts control your emotions. Your emotion controls your existence. Oh, Nettie. Honey, I want you to sign up for that 7-day challenge, Nettie. This is more than what I can talk about today at this moment. I want you to sign up for that 7-day challenge so I can have your email address, and then let me email you. Okay? In a little bit. You need to stay tough, sweetheart. Hang tough. I know a part of you died. Yeah. We're going to set you free. I get it. That happened to me when my dad died. I was stuck. I was stuck in my body and I was stuck in a bottle. Sign up for the 7-day challenge so I can get your email and we'll start talking. I do not mean to cut this off. I wish I could stay. I need to be able to stay with you guys all day. That's happening. That's happening. So I could stay with y'all all day. But I gotta go. I will be back tonight. We're going to do part 2 of the surviving R. Kelly series, the lessons from surviving R. Kelly. So tonight, we talked last night about toxic love and why. Tonight, we're going to talk about this, how, right? We're going to take apart our own, how, when we're in these relationships, what's really happening, how to identify if you're, in an abusive relationship. Mm. Mm. Natty, we really need to, we'll work with you, baby. We'll work with you, honey. Okay, so we're going to talk about this how, and then tomorrow night we'll talk about the healing, but let's talk about the how and what are these triggers? How do they get here? And how, you right? That's these lessons we're supposed to learn from these relationships, ladies. Whether we're causing them or whether we're in them, ladies and gentlemen, these are the lessons we're to learn from these relationships. Okay, I have to go. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you. Nettie, email me. Sign up for that 7-day challenge, Nettie, and then email so I can get your email. He does not want you to be like that. Your husband wouldn't want you to be like that. And definitely Creator doesn't want you to be like that. Email me so we can talk tonight. Okay, Nettie? Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you. I love you. I love you. Namaste. Bye.